What? Okay. Oh. My mom got home in time and opened the door for me. But immediately I popped my keys into my bag. It was dumb of me to forget my keys. It really was dumb. I was sitting outside there for how long? no longer than 40 minutes, roughly, maybe an hour. I think I was waiting outside for like a literal hour for someone to come home and open the door. I was dumb. It was roughly over an hour. I mean, technically, because when I first posted it, I was at work and I was waiting for the bus. So that was me realizing that I didn't bring my key. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. But the key is safely in my bag now, which is good. Let's not make the mistake again, because it was an embarrassing mistake. Okay, back on trial with frickin' Edgeworth on the other side. The son of a bee. I will never forgive him because of how mean he was to Adrian. Of all people. He's mean to Adrian. My love. One of my many loves. Oops, I just whacked my chair. But okay. I put another set of headphones. These ones are wireless, so they're pretty good. They're not Bluetooth. It's it comes with like this little USB thing, and then it connects the headphones to it. And then what else? I can also do Bluetooth on my phone, which is great. So if I have to do something middle of the stream or like during a collab, I can still hear everything you guys say because I'll have my headphones on. I will know everything. Not like I don't know everything anyways. Okay, trial push. Oh yeah? Huff. What happened? Grr, how did I get into this mess? Alright, with found out the evil guy. That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? Wait a minute, isn't this episode 1? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Yeah, you have that ability, but I don't. Science, you are no longer worthy of your title. Like, what's happening? What's happening? What? I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. Yeah, you had this dream before, I remember that. As if this day was written in my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. March 23, 9:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Right, we found out that Engarde is a weird person that has dual personalities. He has to freaking talk to himself, saying, "I think it's okay for the lawyer dude to know who we are, to talk to ya." Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. The thing is, I do have the Steel Samurai as my ringtone now, but it's not this one, which is sad. But I will make this ringtone. I will get the file for the song to have it as my ringtone, because I like this one a lot better than the one that they have in the Apple Store. iTunes. Hello, this is Phoenix, right? You don't look so well, dude. Son of a bee. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Ugh, son of a bee. Ha ha ha. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict too. Grrr. Emma. Now listen up. You'd better get Engarde a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. But if I get him and not guilty, then you're dead. Maya. Phoenix. Chief. Mia. Maya, how's Maya? How is she? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. That's not good. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Good question. Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Phoenix. Oh my god, Phoenix really is broken. Ugh, it's at a Kristen Garde again. Hello. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. Oh, Gumshoe, I'm sorry. You're really mean, pal. Gumshoe, I'm really sorry. Where are you? Hang on, I need a... I think it's under this one. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum. Dun 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 dun. Da da da. Da da da. Yeah, that seems to be good enough. Okay, where are you? Now let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after Tequila Pal. Yay! He's got a job. Then you have some sort of lead. Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. Well, Gumshoe has a job again, so that's good. That's good. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe, pal, until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get Engarde the guilty verdict she deserves, pal. Aye, sir. That's true. I could do that if they find Maya first. If they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer. Oh. If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. So prolong it as long as we can until they can get to Maya. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you. Oh, got it. Oh, thanks, Gumshoe. Oh, you're the best pal ever. Best pal, Gumshoe. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. The power of friendship prevails. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Okay. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through, I know it. Okay, I've gotta make this as long as we can. March 23rd, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Engarde. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder? That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Now all she did was stab a dead body. Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews? My girl, my love, oh, she's so pretty. That art of her is just really nice. I don't know why, it's just very nice. I like it, it's nice. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Engarde, and forging evidence, of course. She really does look nice. And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she is guilty after all. I'm not finished, Your Honor. Yeah, we're not done yet. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. Such a pretty shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Corda was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Ngarde. What a surprising turn of events. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. Actually, I need to check if someone's actually texted me. One moment. Okay. Owie! Okay, I'm good. I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. We cannot fold, and we cannot, put out all the evidence immediately. It's gonna be interesting. At least until Maya's safe and sound, until our girl is safe. I wonder how the trial will turn out. Will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor. Mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. No, there's a big lion. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Oh, okay. I'm Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. Oh, underpaid. You get along with Gumshoe. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't have to put yourself down so much. Yeah, you're pretty good. You're a cool guy. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Oh, did you? Is this correct? Oh. Yes. Huh, I didn't know that. But I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Ngardi's room. Okay, sure. Okay, this is gonna be something. Let's move my little avatar down there so I don't accidentally scroll. Visit to Matt's room. Okay. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Okay. Oh, there's the butler. There's the killer. And tomato wine. In front of... Which room is that? Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. I'm the guest. I'm the guest. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Ngardi was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy. What are you implying? Well, obviously we know that freaking guy's the killer. But I'd recognize that hairstyle anywhere. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Eh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? No. But for us to find out more, we just have to charge in head first, right? I also have a new water bottle. It has more water. And it has... Oh, I just realized what it says on the bottle. Today's forecast, 25 degrees Celsius, mostly sunny with a high chance of alcohol. Nope, just water and occasionally Coke in this one. But it's also really cold water. So I've got to be careful where I put it so it doesn't touch any wires. Just in case, you know. Okay, visit Matt's room. I have a question. But why did you give up? What were you giving up with? You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct? But why did you give up though? Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. Oh, so how long did you watch the two of them? No more than a minute or two, I think. How do you think it was a... Because the guy we met... What did bellboys on me? Tell me about this. Why did you think it was a bellboy? Oh, at first, sorry, and at first. At first? What do you mean by that? I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated that you gave him... Oh, I gave him a tip. You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Yeah, you don't normally tip a person. You tip the whole hotel, don't you? Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. I wish you knew what to say. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Who knows? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about the bellboy, right? Also about the tip. What kind of tip? How much was in the tip? How much is the money? So you gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Yeah, how much was it? Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was. Because the tip I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. Is it the Stitch guy? I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. There we go. It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his more shocking moments should I ask about? The tip. How much is it? The tip. How much? You said it was quite a lot. Why would you tip a bellboy a lot of money? The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Beep. Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much? Would you please clarify for the court how much is a little too much? About how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. And why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash. You don't... That's a lot for a tip. A roll of cash? I'd love that. Actually, no, give me a roll of cash for a tip. The things I could buy. But that's a lot of money for a tip, though. Well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? Howdy, Blue Wolf. I definitely want that roll of cash as a tip. Wait, who can I ask for that kind of big of tip? Who must I go to? Who must I ask? But yeah, that's a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. That is very true. A tip does not go... It's not that... Yeah, tip. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious at us. Awfully suspicious of us. Oh, I'm gonna prolong this, so... There's nothing I can really object to here. That is also true. I mean, who can argue that a fat roll of money isn't really odd? So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was? It was payment. It was payment. Payment, Your Honor. It was payment. Payment. I'm saying payment a lot. Payment. Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Juan Corridor. I love this soundtrack though. Then the bellboy the witness saw. Yes, he was the assassin. He was the assassin. Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this. Do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? You snarky son of a... Oh, I have here the card Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime. That is true. Shelley the Killer. He's the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the Killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out. Oh. Actually, I saw the bellboy again later on that night. But, pardon? Well, yeah, but what? Where? Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Right away. His ears are very pointy. The second time. This time, I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I meant Juan Corridor's room. Oh. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I mean... Thank you very much. That's all we need for now. Huh? I mean, he did go out of the room. I guess that is suspicious. But I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see if we need the rest of your comments. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh. Ha 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 ha. This is no laughing matter. It was a sarcastic matter, Chief. Sarcastic laugh there, Chief. What way? That's fine. Oh yeah, bellboys don't go in the room, so but why did you say it was out of place? Sorry, that was a bug. And I tried to bap it, but it flew away. Next time I see it though. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? Maybe because I have no idea what damage he thinks he's gonna see next. Next time the bug is it. That bug's gotta go, unfortunately, you see. I don't like things when they're flying in my faces. They gotta go. They're just gotta go, you know. Okay, what is he gonna say next? Well, the bellboy was empty-handed. Oh. Empty-handed? That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart, and he wasn't holding a tray either. I mean, yeah. That would indeed make him seem out of place. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I agree that it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powell's testimony stand, or... We're gonna prolong it, so let's see if we can extend this. Yeah, there's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. But there really, really is. There really, really isn't. Eek, there's the objection. If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed. Ever, unless they are dropping something off and they don't have anything left when they leave the room. I think. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement will be... I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Grr, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I mean, even I know the bellboy's suspicious. I see. Very well, the court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powell, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. I don't think he was empty-handed, though. Because the image we... Hello, SM! It took me a while, I was like... Oh, but yeah, hello, SM. Hello. Because in the picture, it was showing... I would say that the bellboy was here to deliver a wine glass and did not have anything in his person afterhand. Am I wrong, Mr. Powers? Yes? You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? I was right. They could have some. They could bring something to someone and come out without having that thing on their possession. As soon as you heard the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all these stitches and oh, there's the stitches. So a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Suspiciousness. Well, there's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. The wine glass. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corda's body. The liquid in this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what's on top of the table in the lower right corner here, they got some tomato juice. Anyone can see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. I don't know if I'm winning yet. I've gotta like stall this thing. Stall it for as long as I can, and it's tough, you know. It's tough trying to stall. So tough. I'm gonna do this on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Corda's room. Did I? No? Why? Is the audio weird? Is the audio weird? Yeah, it shouldn't be. It's still the same mic. I moved the mic a bit. Yeah, I moved the mic a little bit. Hang on, how do I sound? I actually don't know. Because I've also got a new headset as well. Oh, I muted myself. Hang on a moment.
Oh, I walked out on a Bulba star.
Oopsie. I'm also watching Tidy stream. Oopsie. Oh, the sound is good, I see. Yeah, I moved the mic a little bit, so maybe it's catching my voice a bit clearer. I don't know. Something's happening, and I keep like adjusting it as well. Ah, I see. Yeah, my mic is... yeah, Taiji, you would have heard your stream there for a bit because I unmuted the whole Twitch thing. Okay. Click here. The bellboy just had just brought this to Mr. Corder's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. I don't know what Bulbasaur sounds like anymore. But can you prove that Mr. Corder was already dead at the time? That's true. Mr. Edgeworth? Oh no, Taiji! I need to go back to playing it. I haven't played it since 2 days ago. Yeah, I haven't played it since 2 days ago, so I definitely need to go back and play it again. Mr. Edgeworth, yes? I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, what is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-handed? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I am confused. Huh? What? The bellboy, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? Yeah, pitch black leather ones? All the bellboys don't wear gloves. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that bellboys wear white silk ones? Black leather. Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Oh boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious? Alright, got to focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright, the bellboy was wearing black leather ones. So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying that all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? Oh, we're doing that again. Ooh. But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy. Ugh. It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest? There's more? Oh, yes, please tell us more. This is like the third testimony. Okay. He saw a lot then. Their second meeting. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. Oh, thank you for the bits, SM. I still haven't figured out what the bits taste like yet. I've got to think what the bits should taste like. But thank you for the bits. Thank you. I'll make proper emotes for this model. But this one doesn't have anything. All you can see is me go cup. And that is it. But thank you. And I was left going to the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. What did he give to the person inside? So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, went to the defendant's room? Yeah, I kind of saw all that by accident. Some accident? I say you saw too much. Thank you for the wallets. Thank you. Yes, but you are indeed late. A bit late there, Neptune. So disappointed in you. But yes, offer me the wallet right now. Give it to me. I need the wallets. I see. I guess I can forgive you. Yeah, League is very toxic. I've definitely heard of that. Actually, a lot of online games are toxic, in all honesty. Anyway, some accents you saw too much, and all of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so I want to know what was the thingy that he gave to the person? Lork? Lork? Okay, nope. Hype. Oh boy. Thank you for the head. Thank you for bits up. Why they're all the way over there? Why are they over there? Oh yeah, thank you for the bits, Neptune. The bobo is now. The bobo is now special. Special, especially, it's like very suspicious, especially suspicious. Do you know what he gave? What he give you? What he give? What the thingy? I said, hold it. Okay. That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us more detail. Yeah, give us more details. Oh, okay. Did you see what it was? I should probably ask him only one question at a time. What's the something? I want to know what the something is. He gave something to this person. Yeah. And what was this something? Ha ha ha. If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. That is true. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kinda small. I don't know what would be missing. This is an incredible, crucial piece of information. Please try to remember what it was. I'll try. In the meantime, let's talk of another point, namely what the bellboy did next. Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing. No. This one. Let's go back to here. Who the person was. Yep. But the person inside. So who took this something the bellboy handed off? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. But what did the arm look like? You know, even an arm, you could pretty much decide what like if it's a, you know, in a sleeve. Okay, then you're saying you didn't see the person's face. Yeah. I would like to surmise the testimony up until this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. Yes, it was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important? Of course, Your Honor. I think it's one of the utmost I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client. Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was that the bellboy handed off. Well, let's see. I think it was... no. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Please do. Yes, sir. If I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue. Do we have a wooden statue? Wooden statue. Gamyani Neko-sama. Hello. By wooden statue, was it this wooden statue? Why wooden statue, actually? What was the point of that pregnant pause? Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? Oh, I think Sheev is angry at me. I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breaths. Mr. Powers, there's something you saw. Was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at Matt and Gardy's mansion. At the defendant's house? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, what does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley Dickel assassinated Juan Corder in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then the bear being found at Mr. Ngardi's mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Ngardi is the killer's client. Oh god. Order, order. I said order. Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you. I know. Yeah. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. He's not my friend anymore. I almost forgot that he knew about it too. I think it's clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? I'm trying to extend this until they find Maya. Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable points would you like to further explore? Not the testimony. I guess... Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Thingy is not the only one in that room. Oh, what's his name again? Thingy was not the only one in the room. Sorry, I had to get a sip. Now it tastes like soap. I think it's fairly obvious that the spray itself is very questionable. Hang on, I'm actually gonna pop this bottle of water into the sink because I don't think I washed it properly. So one moment. Oh, is it? Let's go for the bear. Okay, so one moment. Bum, 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 bum. I was asleep. I closed my eyes and went to sleep. But now my throat kind of tastes a bit like soap. So that's not good. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I have anything... Some candy. I got cotton candy. Tasting soap does not taste... Soap does not taste nice. I should say that. One candy, please. Still good. No, close it properly. Please? Yes, it closed. Okay. Okay, I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. Yep. Yeah, Matt isn't the only one that actually sleeps in that room. Adrian does as well. So maybe it wasn't Matt that picked it up. The bear, Mr. Wright? This was found at Mr. Ngardi's mansion. However, Mr. Ngardi was arrested at the hotel that night. Which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh, that's very true. Oh. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that that it was Mr. Ngardi who took this bear to his mansion. That is true. Why, that is very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Phew, disaster averted. You object to me? You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. What? I remember that you muttered to yourself at Ngardi's mansion. What? We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. Uh-oh. The killer and Ngardi were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Ngardi's mansion as its butler. What a bold move. The bear figurine was brought back to Ngardi's mansion by the killer himself. Oh, we got an actual picture. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Ngardi had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. He is indeed wearing black leather gloves. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I have to try. I have to find something else. What will you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to... I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Power's testimony. What? There's still another one? There's a lot. For a second I thought my model just stopped moving. It looked like my model stopped. My model froze for something, for some reason. Was it just me? I might rewatch it just to see that. That was at 40, okay. Still another one there. There is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point. What are you trying to pull? I don't know. Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further? This one. Don't fall. This one there. The person who received the bear. It might not even be Matt. There was one thing in Mr. Powell's testimony that was very unclear. And that is the identity of the person who received the bear. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear. Hang on, I'm repositioning the mic again. Would not be the first time. Because I also use the stand as a armrest. Ah! I missed that. Pardon? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so I remembered who took the bear. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm. But the arm... It was a Nico Samurai's arm, I swear it. No, it still could be Adrian. She wore the costume, so... So many moments of silence in this one. Every time someone screams, like... You gonna continue on that scream or no? You've got to be kidding. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was a Nickel Samurai. Again, it might not be the Nickel Samurai, but someone wearing the costume of the Nickel Samurai. Powers, we've gone through this. We've gone through this, Powers, in your own trial. Order, order. It looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And as we all know, Matt Ngardi is the Nickel Samurai. Again, Adrian wore the costume, so... Thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clearer. I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Matangarde. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? That rude son of a... I'm gonna whack him in the face if I have to. I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, do I? What should I do? Oh, of course we're raising an objection. We're trying to prolong this. Objection. There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only way I have left is this one dirty trick. Oh, that's not good, Your Honor. Right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at Ngarde's mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. I don't want to do this, not to my Adrian. I don't want to do this to Adrian. The real client. Yes. Tisk. Is that all you have? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? Carefully pressing R. I don't want to do this, but Adrian was wearing the outfit. Oh, I don't want to do this. I'm sorry. I know you didn't do it. I know you're beautiful. I know you're precious, but I have to do this to prolong this for Maya. I'm sorry. Adrian Andrews. Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matangarde for the crime by wearing a spared nickel samurai costume. Ah, then the nickel samurai's arm that I saw, that could have very well been Miss Andrews. I'm sorry. Oh God. Then what about Miss Ngarde? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony, the defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figurine at Mr. Ngarde's mansion? It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. No? Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there are no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibilities either. What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell Ngarde did it. I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt onto someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty, it's murderable things. This is the same Maya, 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 this is the same Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this one is one fight I can't give up on. It's for Maya, for Maya, for Maya. Chief, don't look at me like that. Okay, I'm doing this for Maya. Order, order. All disrupted parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game. Of course, hello, Tidy. For the raid, I definitely figured would happen sooner or later. Yep. So, Tidy, what were you playing? What were you playing? Oh, seems like you were playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I see. Yeah, I've definitely not Wait, I should actually close your stream then, because I'm just gonna be watching my one again. Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. Yep. I definitely did not expect it. Yep. Okay, his what if game, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, did you? What were you doing? You were talking about live the last time I checked. Did you? Were you able to catch anything? Because I heard that the Bulbasaur ran away, or you ran away from the Bulbasaur. It's always unexpected, sure. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Hello, welcome. We're doing some Ace Attorney where we're doing a despicable thing of saying that it was this beautiful woman here, when I know very clearly that it was not her, but we're doing it for this other beautiful lady. For this one. It is a very emotional trial, and it hurts for me because I have to do this to Adrian of all people. On Mysterious Stones. Aha. I see. Very short stream for that. And completing a map. I see. I think is what if game is said with. The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Okay, so we're prolonging this then. That's good, right? Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? Actually, yeah, I do want to know that. He's right. Why the bear? The killer did specially bring that bear to Engade right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, it's a Pokemon in disguise. Oh my god, it is. It's a Ditto. Oh my. I have a question. I heard something. Popsicle? Ice block? And we do say popsicle, but ice block, I think. Ice block. It's not. It's an ice block. Quite literally, it's because ice cream is ice and it's shaped of a block. It's an ice block, I think. That's the mindset of it. Oh great, are we gonna have to do it? Oh, we're gonna have to do a stream where I talk about the differences between Australian and England. Is it England? But Australian terms and stuff like that. So that'll be an interesting one. I'm sure that once it's known as its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. I'm still interested about that bear though. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. America, I see. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. Aussie slang. Let's just say Aussie slang is... The thing is, I have a mix of accents. So, yeah. Australian accent, I don't know what that is. Australian terms, I kind of know what that is. Okay, I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. One day. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Adrian. I don't want to do this to you. March 23rd, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Ha 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 ha. Suck it, go away. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Didn't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian. I swear this demon will pay. I don't have a pot of water. Oh wait, no, I still have my old one. Hang on. How about some water? Oh, that's good. And head pat. I can kind of reach it. There we go. It's not old water. It's yesterday's. But I had a new bottle of water, so I wasn't gonna use this one. I still have some water on it. Hang on. My glass has got water on it now. don't know how, but it did. It's because I shouted hours ago. My glasses has got water on them and they would have annoyed me. There we go. Headphones back on. One headpat. Done. This guy though. This demon. Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearlie's back. Pearls? Where's Mia? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly caught her away. Is it Maya? We're defending a demon, yeah. I mean, that guy, I just wanna, give him a couple stabs in the chest, the normal. The normal. It's very normal to want to stab someone in the chest a couple of times. Anyways. Strong, very strong power code. A really strong power. Of course it's gonna be Maya. Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is... It's from Gumshoe. Gumshoe? Gumshoe? If we did that... Sure, you can be your own lawyer. You can stand for yourself, yes. Did we get it? Did we get it? How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Phew, that's good, pal. Owie. Eat that. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where Dakil and Maya are? We still haven't had any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time. Listen, I'm pulling on strings here. You know how hard it is to keep this child going? You know how hard it is, Gumshoe? Oh, don't make me regret choosing to put my trust in you. If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. Maya! I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the child going until Maya's been rescued. Now, have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent. Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. Mia! It looks like Maya was unconscious until a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. Yes. So it was Maya that called you away. I was right. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The very big circus. Yeah, thank goodness for mysteries. Oh god, thank goodness for psychic mediums. You're the best. Yeah, there's only one, the very big circus. Maya is somewhere within a 30-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on the map about 30-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry! And I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Okay. What else? What else, Mia? Mia! I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. I mean, we got something. We just have to prolong this case until we get there. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. I heard her. An old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? Is she okay? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Oh no. Gumshoe, please hurry. Bring some food too. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? No. It's only a matter of time for Maya's rescued. Okay. We're getting there. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Just a little longer. There we go. March 23rd, 12:05 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Just a little longer. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. There we go. And... yeah. There we go. When the question arises, why this particular item? I bet the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. I'm sorry, you pretty beautiful lady, I'm sorry. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You've seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? All right. Why does she... I'm confused. The bear figurine. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. Ooh, that's cool. At its center... Hi, Rabbit. Yes, I am very confused. I'm interested in that bear as well. It's a puzzle, apparently. At its center is a small cavity, just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Ooh, what's inside it? What's inside it? So this figurine is a container of sorts, is it? Yes, looks can be deceiving once you agree. I would love that. I'd actually love yeah, that'd be cool to have, you know, a little hidden compartment in a wooden figurine. Hello, proud. Looks can be deceiving, did you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It looks like there really was something to that bear after all. The bear figurine. Actually, tell me everything about this. I'm gonna press on everything. There's not really much I can do. A puzzle. That's right, you do know who built it. But it looks like an ordinary figure. Sure enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would have never guessed that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is it exactly? Boop. So you can take it apart, and how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right, then push it in. Oh, yes, I see. After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. Oh, this is most interesting. I want to have fun with these kind of puzzles. A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. Yeah, so what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? And how do you know about... Yeah, how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Oh. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend... from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you. That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Fawn. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Oh. What happens if you don't know it then? So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. So I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country. I hope there's a bowl of... What's up with you and spaghetti? I don't get that. But this looks like it can be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's been broken. I see. It's a jewelry box, though. Who else knows that this bear is exactly a small container or jewelry box? Who knows, yeah. I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. Ngadi didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. Why would Ngadi be so interested in... Then he has to be interested in the contents of it. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize... Me? That there is only one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, the only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's inside? That's right. That's what we're going to find out next. Witness? Yes? You're the only one who can open this. Please. We open it. Open it. I have a feeling... Oh, there's this painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. I have a feeling I know what's inside of it. Oh, yeah, actually, chocolate. I've opened it. It's going to be... I'm going to guess it's a... What the heck is that? Is this what you wanted? What is that? It looks like a... note? Is this Celeste's suicide note? Is this Celeste's suicide note? I don't think we need to guess what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? I think it is. It's the suicide note. So Juan took it. The suicide note. The suicide note left by Juan Corda's former manager, Celeste Impax. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts. But just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corda himself. Huh. It seems Celeste Impax had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she had left right before she committed suicide. Okay. Okay. We should receipt for a Pokemon game. Actually, we can't really tell. The writing looks a bit blurred, you know. But apparently she signed her name on it, so... Order! Witness, do you know about this? Did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. Oh, so that's why she... I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere. Okay, so that means... Ngade knew that the bear was in that it was in the that the bear was a jewelry box, and at least because it had already been taken by Tequila. Everything is going at Mr. Ngade's pace. Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? Oh, Adrian! I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it. For her sake. For her sake, I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. You are not sorry at all, mister who freaking pushed the press through 2 streams ago. 2 Ace Attorney streams ago. You're not sorry in the slightest. Rude, Sana. You're rude, Edgeworth. It's freaking rude. Lies. Your Honor, if you could please read the context of the note aloud. Very well. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Select's Impacts left us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Engarde. About being engaged to Corda and Engarde's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. And that's all Miss Impacts had to say. That's it? There's one thing I would like to say here. What do we have on this suicide one? Thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Engarde. Then, what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word. Engarde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. Huh. It's Engarde's fault that woman killed herself. And this time, he even went as far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible, what a selfish person. I guess there are salime-ball lawyers who will defend those creeps too. Man, the jury is horrible today. There's no room for doubt here. Mr. the killer's client goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. It seems we have come to the truth at last. Oh boy, we still haven't gotten a phone call from Gumshoe saying that Maya's been found. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. Ugh, how am I going to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. We've gotta keep going. Come on, Gumshoe, where are you? I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those. The gavel's already in the jury's hands. Phoenix, hurry! The suicide note or the figurine, which one of these should I pursue? I mean, yeah, arson is always the answer. I mean, Adrian wanted to burn it. That's why Adrian's my girl. Her first idea is like how to get rid of something. Burn it. Burn it. Yes, and it's beautiful. We've already gone through the figurine, so I don't think we need that one anymore. So, I don't know what are we pursuing with the suicide note? Suicide note! I guess, objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Oh, great. Jury, you hating me? Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. I think Your Honor believes that Matt Engarde killed in order to obtain this note. Yes, that is correct. But that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. Please let me have this one. Please. This note was hidden by Mr. Corda until the night of the murder. Why did he hide it? If that's the case, I say that Matt Engarde could not have known that what was written on this note. That is true. I think one thing about being Mr. Writer's stuff, we bluff our way through everything. That's our skill. Bluff our way through every single thing and hope for the best. That's literally all we can do. Written on this note. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. That is true. He wouldn't have known what was in it. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in the right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said. That's true. Order, order, order. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edwards, what's your opinion? Let me have it, please. It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, oh boy. I think he believes differently. Ah, freak. Oh, I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It's a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? What? Why are you bringing this up now? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. When did you take it? Manangari and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Cordo, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Manangari. He's got some skills at pickpocketing, apparently. I thought that it was in our possession. Ah, I guess not. Weird. Being watched by Manangari. Order! Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. Sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. When did you take it off me? You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. Yeah, I do. What's this one? What's this one? But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this. Gumshoe's bug sweeper. Wait. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Matt and Gardy's fingerprints were on there? Oh my god. Oh god, how are we gonna get out of this? Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Matt and Gardy learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Feign ignorance and the knowledge. Hey. Now what's that lawyer thinking? Mommy, is that man the bad killer guy? Shush, stop, don't look at him. The way he's sweating is just so nasty. Phoenix? Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet? What I'm going to do next? Excuse me, does running away like a frightened child work? Frightened child, yeah, does it work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case. But, in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Meow? There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? Something he should investigate? Something he should investigate? Something he should investigate? What? Something we have that's new. I like how that does sort of a noise. Something he should investigate. But this is the only new things we got with these two. Oopsie. I'm confused. Something he should investigate. I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded. Oh, no, you'd love to see him get scolded. For not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Could you not speak in riddles, please? I'm no good with riddles. Alright, I think it's time we finally understand everything. I'm very curious. I just want Maya back. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia is talking about? Can I figure out what it is? That still needs to be looked at. Oh, sure, let it go. Present? Take my little bit of evidence that maybe I have an objection, Your Honor. A very nice calm. I have an objection. Not objection! That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Okay, let me do it again. Objection! There we go. Objection. Your Honor, the defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. I am desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just... I'm sorry, Chief. I'm sorry. I'm just one moment until I actually figure out what the heck I'm supposed to be presenting here. I'm sorry, Chief. So, you're telling me that I forgot something? You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. Let's do some thinking. A piece of evidence that needs to be looked at that he didn't look at. What we just talked about was the second camera. I don't... Is it the note? Man, they're not really giving us a lot of things on this right now. Is it the note? This is a very tough one. A piece of evidence that he did not examine properly. So, what can we cross out? We can cross out the figurine. Because that's a jewelry thingy. That means nothing. We already don't need that. That's also not needed. Also not needed. Oh, this is tough. The only thing I can think of is this, but I don't know the reasoning for it. That's my problem. I don't know the reasoning as to why. I mean, we did just get it. He wouldn't have had enough time to look through it. It has to be this. This is the only thing that we just received and he did not have a chance to look through. Please be it. Yeah, to Phoenix or not to Phoenix. We're gonna Phoenix ride it. Please. Please be this. That is Miss Impax's suicide note, right? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, sure, the suicide note was found inside this bear. But this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. are you doing? Yes. Oh, so we cannot confirm that this is Miss Celeste's suicide note. As to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impact or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. Yes. Mr. Wright, you can't be seriously suggesting Mr. Wright, because we have this as well. With Love Celeste, that's her handwriting right there. So if need be, we have this to put them against. Put them against. Mr. Wright, are you saying this suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Miss Engarde. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? That's true. How dare you? Oh, Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. Except for she's one of the two that can open it. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? The other person's dead. Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle was the witness himself. Ah, and there's the glasses. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt and Garde. Oh, not again. I swear, if I was in this case and I had her as a witness and she did this face, I was like, okay, never mind. I take back everything I said. I'm sorry. You can go now. I'd be a very poor lawyer if that's the case. But she's so cute. I didn't know such thing. Oh, she's so cute though. Right? If you're going to pronounce the suicide note as a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented the scrap of paper as evidence. That's right. I mean, overall, if I were in the case and Adrian was the witness, then I'll give it all her. Not the situation-wise. I mean, obviously Maya comes first. But if it's just a normal case with her as the witness and me as the lawyer, I'm gonna give it all to her. Listen, that face is very cute, okay? It means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. Listen, that's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It is the defense has stated the handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. Yes, that's impossible. This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis, my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. We are buying more time. And Garda is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that. I think we've reached the end of the line. Guilty. So many guilty. Oh yeah. Deadra, thank you for the raid. Hang on. What were you playing? Oh, I was gonna do it. Okay. What were you playing? You were playing Sims 4. Oh, I haven't played Sims in a long time. But wait, listen. Is this Gumshoe? Gumshoe? Please be Gumshoe. But yes, welcome raiders. We're playing a lot of bluff with the whole entire court right now, and it's tough. It's a tough thing, you know. Oh, how was it? How many Sims did you make? Did anyone die yet? Did you burn some things? Did the house catch on fire yet? Did you do the whole situation where you let Sims go into the pool and then take out the ladder and watch them drown? Sorry, there's only a few things that you can do in Sims that is very entertaining, and those are the top of my head. I'm chatted at a mod shop, okay? But I'm also very quick. Okay, what is that sound? My phone! It's Gumshoe. Please? Please? Hello? Gumshoe? No! What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Maybe like just a couple in the boat. Oh, nice! First time playing that, I died from a microwave. Oh, Sims can get over that ladders. That's sad. Well, you can always put them in a room and have nothing in there and have them starve to death. That's always a thing. I have a problem. Hey, what's with him? What's with that tie? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? Don't tell me he got away. He got away. Freak you, Gumshoe. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. Death by microwave is always fun. I see. I wish there was some way I can make it up to you. I really do. Anyways, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. I'm about to kill a Gumshoe. I don't care if he's a good pal. He is useless in this case. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time. We're out of time. I used to lock them in with the 5% load of cash. Oh, I see. Yep. That seems to be like the best way to do anything. I don't need a head pad. I need a knife. I need a knife. I'm not taking that head pad. I need a knife. Kill him and replace him with Pokemon Gumshoe. Kill him and replace him with Maya. I'll do Ron's head pat. But I'm not doing Tidy's head pat. A little more time. But don't tell me we don't have any more. Ooh. Guilty, 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 guilty. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. Guilty, guilty, guilty. You may take your phone calls after... Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch. Take that. Take it. Miss Edgeworth? Please, you've got to buy some more time. Court is in session. Huh? I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying? I think he does take a shower after every court. Oh, Edgeworth, I'm about to start throwing a lot of things at your head. Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I'm reluctant to do this, however. It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. No, this time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Anyone? Edgeworth? 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 Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth? 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 What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. Please, but can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? Please. I believe we can, Your Honor. Please. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? 30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for. Please, Your Honor. Please. Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. We're apparently working together. Thank you for listening to frickin' Gumshoe. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day. I know, yeah, the picture does have the handwriting. The picture definitely does have the handwriting. March 23rd, 2:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Number 3. Okay, right. Well, what's going on with my situation? The killer, it looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time. Huh? Gumshoe? Like, is that Mr. Edgeworth? I think he said Gumshoe. We don't have time, just spit it out. Right. It looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things? Can we use any of them as evidence? Ho ho ho, I thought you'd ask, pal. I've got the thing he left with me right now and I'm on my way over. Good. Really? That's odd. Any item like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. Sir? When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. Good on you, Gumshoe. You're gaining points back again. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. With my hunk of junk car, I'll say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on the mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out of all the stops and running every red light. Items left by the murder, huh? Maybe there's something among them that would be decisive enough to end this. That doesn't sound good. Gumshoe? Gumshoe? Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me! Oh no. No one can stop me. Oh no. What happened? It sounds like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. No! What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Wait. Francie has a GPS on Gumshoe. We need Francie. Why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? Oh, there is a way. Freaking Francie has a GPS. That's right, there is a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Francie! Why are you bringing up Francisca at a time like... Oh, I see. I'll try to get into contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Please. Francisca. Will she even want to help us? Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now... Alright. Boop. Tied, you were too slow. Yeah, Gumshoe was being a foolish fool for running freaking red lights. What I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say. Defense Attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right, Phoenix. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict. Oh, you're mobile, I see. The prosecutor... Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff? There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They probably finished with the handwriting analysis. Wow, that already took a while. I have to go and take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Okay. 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 Da-da-da-da-da. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I need to take just a little break to calm down, or else that was a bit emotional. I'll be right back. I'm back. Ugh. Oh, the chat box also vanished. That sounds about right. I also had to feed my rabbit a bit more hay. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. March 23rd, 2:35 p.m. District Court, Court number 3. Is the music corrupt? Was the music corrupt? I don't have any music right now because it's still the save screen, but was the music... what was the music like? Was something off with the music? Dun 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 dun. Oh, music was weird on your end. I see. There's no music playing now though. Okay, quarter number 3. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this again. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes. Oh, the BRB music was in on your end. I see. Maybe. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth? What's wrong? I can understand the defense acting like this, but Edgeworth? However, why do you seem so distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? That is... It's nothing, Your Honor. Oh, you... What's wrong with Edgeworth? What do you find out? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the result of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that the suicide note is a forgery. Bingo! Boop, boop. It was a forgery, yes. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impact herself. It is a fake. Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this note was not written by Miss Impact, then who wrote it? Would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corda. Huh? Mr. Corda? Well, well. It looks like Miss Impact's never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Engarde. Huh. However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Engarde could not have known that, so that facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. That does sound very plausible. This theory that Engarde had no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. The spy camera. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up until this point is true, then it is impossible for Mr. Engarde to not have known it was a fake. Spy camera. Spy camera. Spy camera. Because there was a spy camera as well. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera. You kids and your fancy toys nowadays. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Engarde knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim, isn't that right? You said that yourself. If that were true, then this means Mr. Engarde would have known that the victim had forged the note. Camera, I think from timeline states, this is still pretty... It's a bit before time, because I think it's everything is in VCR. I think it was. I don't remember what's the date for this one is, but it is pretty late. Early 20s, early 2000s maybe. I don't remember. Okay, so then the defendant knew the suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Engarde's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Engarde monitored Mr. Corridor 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Engarde didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery in an unknown place? Gah! Oh, this feels good to like start poking holes at him. Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As I figured. Huh? As you figured? As I figured, it came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? Find the person who's... Yeah, you guys need more evidence. If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Engarde's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I agree with you there, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time, but there's no witnesses left. What do you mean? Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual. Huh? Edgeworth studying? This is not like him at all. Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? No, Old Bag already had it. This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the questions of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder? I'm confused. That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with certainty. Yes, Mr. Urgis, who is this witness? It's could be Santa Claus. Santa Claus knows who's naughty and nice. Yes, go on, who is it? The man himself? Mr. Shelley the Killer? Are we calling up an assassin onto the stand? Excuse me? Oh, Mr. the Killer. Judge. Whoa, wait, Shelley the Killer? Wait, we're having freaking assassin coming? Okay. You mean the killer? The assassin? Yes, Your Honor. How did you freaking get him here? He's coming here to the witness stand? How? Well, yes, in a matter of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstances, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Wright? Is this alright with you? Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor, I guess. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. Very well then, the prosecution calls its witness to the stand. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please. Did we actually get him? Ain't that the transceiver? Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin. I say... I don't know anymore. What is this? What is going on here? Your Honor? How can you remain so calm, and what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, the killer will testify to this court. So, this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself. Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelley the Killer. I understand. Please wait a second. I was right with like, yeah, kind of TV on wheels. I'm so hungry. Maya, a voice. Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer. How dare you use Maya like that? It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it does seem like we have too many choices under the we have too many choices. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so... Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corda. Is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corda. Oh, good. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. This is all a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. Shelley the Killer. What is he going to say? About my client. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. Huh. Mr. The Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us. He is most definitely mocking us. While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. The Killer is only stating the truth. He is a very honorable assassin. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yeah, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. I saw... Okay, let's start doing some presses. Tell me everything about this. The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. And that is why you're testifying in this manner? This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did... Yes? That person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough, please, no more. Very well. It was only a hypothetical. It was only hypothetical anyway. Why would you stand? It seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside their prescribed role. Their role? This person tried to implicate another of the crime. Oh, this person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves, so... Okay. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. Anderson, Adrian. Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die? No, I didn't say anything. The judge has better watch himself. It is my wish that you... No. I don't really care about the extra stuff, just tell us the name already. Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're gonna have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. Okay, what have we pressed? Let's repress this. Because... What am I... Okay, the role. What is this role? I'm sorry, but I'm just wondering about what you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. Oh. And that's why you feel you can betray this person? I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role. Just by luck, an assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? What is this assigned role? Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think, really. In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek. You've made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. Why? Why? What is it? Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness? What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Juan Corda? That person's name is... Adrian? Adrian Andrews? My pardons? What? My queen! Witness? Are you sure? That's not who you told me it was earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Agent Andrews. He did say. Oh, but Adrian? Adrian? I mean, obviously I know it's not true, but Adrian? What? This can't be. On the phone earlier. Wait, a contradiction. The killer... Like, I'm confused. I don't think it's Asian that did anything. Okay, let's just see how this goes. But can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. The Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. You deserved it. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with his court, Mr. The Killer told him a different name. Matt Ngarde, perhaps? I knew it. Ooh, this is outrageous. I was deceived. Maybe they both were his clients. Maybe. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. Unless Ngarde used Adrian's name as the used Adrian's name instead of his own name. That could be the truth, you know. That could also be a thing. Telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned this witness. Gah. You, Shelley the Killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt Ngarde, am I correct? All I wish is to help procure his acquittal. Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. I don't know what is considered winning. I want Maya back. If Maya comes home, that is winning. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. The Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt Ngarde, is innocent. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews immediately. What now? With the way this is going, Ngarde will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but I don't want to put Adrian into jail. But Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. And Ngarde, my client, I know he is guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this? I would not. Who would believe that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley DeKiller is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Oh, listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie. I believe you. I believe you, Adrian. 100%, I believe you. I believe you. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie. Don't worry, I believe in you 110%, my darling. But Mr. DeKiller himself has testified. He has named you as his client. No, that's not true. Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and the button donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impact was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reason to want them both dead. We don't want to win it. Yeah, I don't... No, I don't want her to be sent to jail for murder. I don't want that. Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me? Of course, okay. Yes, I know the truth. Hello, aeroplane. So loud. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide, do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? I'm gonna wait for Gumshoe's new evidence. What am I supposed to do? I'm letting this trial continue. I'm not putting her on the line for this. I don't want to do that. That's sad. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept I'm not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But Matt and Gardy is the killer, a murderer. And if I did that, then Maya wouldn't forgive me at all. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than Ngarde. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact. I just try to change it. We're living here, yeah. Oh boy. That it is because of Edric that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten Ngarde convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust. There's another thing. Because of the camera that was inside the thingy-majiggy, inside the bear, Ngarde has visual proof that it was the killer and he broke the trust. Oh. I never thought about it until now. I trust him? Oh, sorry, it was a different set of trust. My apologies. Yes, you do. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. DeKiller. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But... that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. We're doing this. Very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connections with Mr. Tequila. Right away, Your Honor. Oh, he's back. Okay, Adrian, you can come here. I'm gonna give you all the hugs. I'll give you hugs. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. This is a do your job or do what's right moment. It is a very do your job or do what's right, yep. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done? You're not wrong. It's something normally. We're not normal, unfortunately. But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. Tequila, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people in your procedure. You legal people in your procedures. Is it any wonder nobody likes going to court? Got a point there. But my client part 2. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corda was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said that my client had broken the rules. Adrian didn't know though. This is a most unexpected turn of events for the 5th time now. However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. Objection! Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimonies like this. Do you, Mr. Wright? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Your Honor, the defense will question the witness, as if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies and the also beneficial testimony, I suppose. Oh well, it is an Edgeworth and Wright versus the judge and everyone else. I don't understand what's going on anymore. That makes it 2 of us. Okay. There's already one thing I know. Adrian definitely did not know that Juan was dead. Let me just double check which... This one. I can't blame the judge for going, I don't think anyone understands anymore. This one. This is a lie because we established that she did not. We established that before that she did not. I didn't know. Yep, we're bouncing off. Yep, they're bouncing off each other. Not where. I'm not even Edgeworth. I'm not Phoenix. Sorry. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. Tequila. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corda had been murdered. But how do you know that? Well, she did it from this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass? Mr. Tequila's supposed client thought Mr. Corda had only fainted, which is why the glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never have left their fingerprints behind. I see your point, Mr. Edgeworth. What is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyways, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Agent Andrews really is your client as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corrida's death. One day I want to do like the closed case stuff on stream. My sister has one of the closed case stuff, and I want to do one as well. Apparently I can get it from Amazon, so that'll be fun. If not, then that can only mean that Agent Andrews was never your client at all. Closed case stuff, yes. Cold case, not closed. Cold cases. They're really fun little like case study stuff that you can like attempt to find out who did the murdery stuffies. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Ah, sorry. Sorry. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I'm positive there was a contradiction in that testimony somewhere. Yeah, we have to like, objection. That was very weak of you for no evidence. Yep. Edgeworth, sorry. The contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Ah. I love this. Edgeworth and Phoenix just, yeah, we're just like stalling. Like, when is the evidence coming here? When is the evidence getting here? Very well. I think once I finish this case, I'll be able to actually watch the anime. Because I know that they've already done the second game in the anime, and I really can't wait to watch it. I love Ace Attorney. I realize I can also do a watch along when it comes to Ace Attorney because I've got Crunchyroll. Very well. Right now, I have to buy us more time. I can't wait to watch it. I've only watched like a little bit of it. I haven't finished it though. Of the first game. Yes. While we're waiting for the items the killer left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Okay, here comes the request to stakens. This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes. So you physically met your client, That is correct. Meeting one client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. He is really a trust person, huh? I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. What did you guys actually talk about? I would like to know what you talked about. This one. What did you guys talk about? So you physically met Agent Andrews, right? Well, of course I did. What was that? What was that with a brief pause? Press? Excuse me. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. I mean, that is true. He did appear in person to kidnap Maya. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking at them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now of any importance? Not really. No, that's fine. I know that you're a very trust person, yes. Why he meets his clients is not important. And that wasn't the point. What were you guys talking about? Witness, please stop sidestepping my question. Oh. What do you mean by that? Wait. Did you really say Adrian? What does she look like? What does Adrian look like? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was found one! It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. Excuse me, Adrian. Yeah, Adrian is a male name. Adrian. That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client. It is true they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now of any importance? Oh, it was very important. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe that testimony just now was of utter importance. Huh? Really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now into your testimony. Very well. Excuse me. My agent is on the end of page. How dare you? How dare you? I would like to go over this one more time. You met Agent Andrews in a bar and took the request at the time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy? He's a very feminine, yeah, yeah. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelley the Killer? You have never met the real Agent Andrews. Why would you say that? You know, for an assassin, he's very stuttery. Because you made one very big slip up. About her. So what is the issue? Her. What did you say just now? About her? If you had ever met Agent Andrews in person, you'd say she's a short lady. One look would have told you that she is a woman. Oh. Oh gosh. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yeah. This witness testified to the following. That he always meets face to face with his client when taking their requests. But he has never met Agent Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor. That's exactly the point. That means Mr. De Killer's client could not have been Miss Agent Andrews. Oh, he's sweating oil. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? That is true. I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. That is also very true. Her name? Yes, Agent Andrews is without a doubt a very I could never actually say that name. Andrew name. Andrew. Androgynous name. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. De Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, nobody had stated Agent Andrews' gender. So he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on? You've never seen my Adrian. You know very well that she's a woman and a very beautiful lady. Shelley the Killer. This court demands an explanation. By name? I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So it doesn't mean you remember something different now. Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. Ugh, I know she's just going to spit out more lies. Let's poke more holes into his story. Let's do that because it's fun. Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. More stories, gotta poke 'em, gotta poke some holes. Yes, now I remember I took the request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of one corridor and 2 and 3 other small things. When I saw the name on the end of the letter, I thought my client to be male. Boop, 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 boop. How did you know to give the stuffed bear to the right person if you've never met Adrian in face? So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he's definitely lying. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. Ah, friendship. Friendship. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination. I would like to know what these 2 to 3 other small things that he was talking about. Nope. Nope. This one. What do you mean by this? 2 or 3 other things? Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. Huh. What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? No. It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad. No. Keep going. Whether or not they are related to this case is for the court to decide. That is true. Mr. Attorney. Yes. Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? I smell a stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one... Wait. Uh-oh, this is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Keep going. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. Oh, you just smell blue wolf, I see. If it is truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. Okay. That's one. The bear figurine. After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Corrider's suitcase. Oh, it was in the suitcase! And then, what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. Okay. You gave it to your client. Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony. As you wish. Was it this one? Because there were a lot of figurines in that thing. Stretch. Shelley the killer. If you had really given the bed to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. Yeah, because she would have burnt it. This item? I see where you're going. She would have burnt it immediately. That's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it, for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Order! So that's where you two were going. So by the very fact that the suicide note is still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Agent Andrews to be the client. Woohoo! Order? Order! Order! Ugh, Mr. Phoenix, right. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. No, that's not... That's enough. If that is your intention, there is only one thing for me to do. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. Maya! Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. No, please. Not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end or I may stay my hand. Otherwise... Uh-oh. What in the... Mr. Wright, are you? She will not forgive us if we gave him a not guilty. She will not... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor, it's getting very tense. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there's a need to hear more testimony or is this enough? Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... The prosecution... What has come over everyone? Even you are. The prosecution... rests. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. But... What? Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. Oh! If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. Tequila's testimony is accurate. And that would mean that Shelley Tequila's client is... Agent Andrews. No! Where is the person with the evidence? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Ngardi, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Agent Andrews would be charged with murder. I feel... oh god. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. That's even worse than what she's being charged with right now. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt Ngardi, to the stand. The items from Tequila's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Oh, this hurts. I don't like this outcome. You son of a bitch. Dude, did the old man finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent or good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charges of murder, it would appear that you are... Thank you for the follow, Yan Gun. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I think we're nearing to the end of this case, too. At least on the charges of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Huh. Is he gonna flip? Is he gonna flip? He's flipped. So, I guess even the old fuddy-dudder figured me out. Mr. Ngardi? What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap, it's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Yangan? 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 Kinda, not really. I have been talking for a while, so my throat is like very dry. Yan Yan. Anyways, kid, get on with it. Get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? You're guilty AF. Oh, Yang. Yang Han? That's not what I'm reading your name. Yang Yan, it's Yang Yan. Yang Huan. Han? John? Yang Han? I'm just... Should I read the justice or should I say Maya's life? Maya won't forgive me. If you better get Ngade a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews would be charged as a murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Oh, look at the red. It all hinges on what I choose. Okay then, Mr. Wright. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Agent Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt Ngardi, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. That's tense. I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt Ngardi, is... You're freaking guilty. Guilty! You're guilty! Great, flashbacks. Hang on a moment. But good evening, yes. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. It's actually 11:13 for me, PM for me right now. Matt Ngardi, your client deserves an answer. We're going with guilty. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt Ngardi is...
Objection!
Come on. Oh, you made it! Frenzy! What are you doing here? Ow! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Are you okay? Is your shoulder fine? I'm so happy. I am so happy to be with Frenzy. He made it. Oh, okay. Let's take a little breather. That was a very tough situation right there. Okay, trying to. Oh God. But she's here. The Queen, the Savior is here with the evidence. So you see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of the scruffy fool. I know. Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them? Is your shoulder okay? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yvonne Carmi is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. You could get on her house. My mom was able to arrive home from work an hour-ish, roughly, roughly an hour-ish. So I was able to get in. Don't worry, I made sure to put my keys in my bag. But I did. Objection, the last one. Oh, Francie. Oh my god, thank you so much for arriving, Francie. Oh, it's in perfect, and the evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All the items are inside this. What a filthy old coat this is. Oh, we're still in the agent's case, yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. It's Matt Ngardi's one. Oh, so tense. That's gumshoes. I can sweat his tattered rags anywhere. Okay, I apologize for its ugliness, but there's nothing else to wrap the items in. Okay. It was the final case of this game, so I fought long and hard for this whole trial. All for what's inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Okay. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. You take... I know, my dog couldn't open the door. But yeah, so my dad's going to hide a key to the back door just in case I forget the keys again. But yeah, so there's going to be a key to the back door hidden somewhere, so I can use that to get through the back. Which is good. Which is very good. Okay, final piece of evidence. Your final evidence? I do want to know what the evidence is, though. I really do want to know what the evidence is. This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe in that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. Come on, what? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. Please. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. Yes! However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by the court. What is it? What are these pieces of evidence? Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by Tequila during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. Tequila left 3 pieces of evidence. Homework is a thing. If you got to do homework, you do the homework. You know, you got to learn stuff. Yes, but you're bayang. 3 pieces. What are these evidence? What are these evidence? What are they? Yeah, hope you survive. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it. That's all we can hope for. First is a pistol. Okay, so that would be the murder weapon. Tell me more about this. Does the pistol have any relation with the case? We have yet to perform a ballistic test, so I can't say for certain. However, I believe it is something to do with this case, at least with me. Oh, the pistol that shot her. Okay, so that's the pistol he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. Oh. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. Oh, I know, she looks so smug. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she wonderful? Okay, I'm smitten for Francie. Oops. I'm certain it'll be an excellent sample for the test. Okay, so that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. It's probably not going to help us very much. Pistol added. Okay, small caliber that has thought to be fired by Tequila at Francisca. The second is a piece of evidence that is this videotape. Is that the videotape that was recorded from the bear? I bet Tequila took that from the Engarden Mansion. Tell me more. Have you checked the contents of the tape? Because I'm happy. I am so happy to see. No, I don't care about Edgeworth. I'm just happy to see Francie. My God, she is a literal angel arriving to save us when we were struggling so hard. Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. Francie is my everything. I love her. Came back to his hideout for it. So he wanted... So Tequila went back for it? That's right. It looked like he was trying to recover it. Why though? He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from Tequila. Good on ya, officers. Good on ya. Surely Tequila is no ordinary man. Beautiful. And the last piece of evidence is his bellboy uniform. Okay. Is that the uniform from the Gatewood Hotel? Tell me more. Was that used during the crime? I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There's a button missing. A button missing on this uniform? A button? It is a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Huh. Huh. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. Obviously, it's the tape, because he said himself that he was recording it as blackmail for against the killer. It's just as I thought. And what was that, Your Honor? 3 lawyers versus judge. Come on, that was weird. That thing was right there. I'm sure. Were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley the killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. How wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is a brilliant man, isn't he? Give me the gun. Give me the gun. Francie, give me the bullet. I'm gonna shoot through his... I'm gonna shoot his head. Is this the end? Phoenix? We know who the client is, but we don't have proof that it's him because the killer won't give up his name. The killer said that Adrian was the client. Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's... Try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. 2? 2 ways? The first. Make Ngade wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh. The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Ngade himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but... Yeah, we need to blackmail him. But that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way... Oh, he's so creepy. Force the killer to end his contract with Ngade. If the killer were to no longer think of Ngade as his client, then he will let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. Oh no, it's not. We got the tape. I know what's on the tape. He's a man who values his duty towards his client above all else. Yes, we use advanced interrogation techniques. Yes, definitely. Hand me that pistol for a moment, please. Oh wait, no wait. I also got... Do I have it? I got this. We could very well do advanced interrogation techniques with it, yes. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. Yes, we gotta do the stabby. The PC was just shown. He's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? Outside the box? The other side? Oh wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? It's the tape. Shelley needs that tape. The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We've all seen the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. No, the killer. The killer doesn't know what's on there. Well, doesn't know. Well, he wants to get the the tape back. So there are no objections in this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Objection, objection, objection. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Objection!
Good. Let's start. I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. Let's do it. One chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Okay. Why are you objecting to this? That's impossible to turn the situation around in one try. I've got this. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking Ngadi down at the same time. I know. I guess we might have to do some advanced interrogation techniques on the judge too then, huh? Never thought that day would ever come. At the same time, okay. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Yeah, we did Francie! Francie! Who would you like to show the evidence to? Carefully press, make sure I look at the buttons perfectly. Look at that. It's the exact same person. Shelly the killer, of course. We've got the videotape. I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. This one, the videotape. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Do it. Then, bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yeah, that transceiver's there. Okay. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. It's blackmail, my friend. You're not my friend, never mind. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was certainly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. The bear. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Agent Andrews? Oh, shut up! Shut up, Judge! Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a time and place for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? To blackmail you. So he has leverage on you. I would like to know why. Why did Matt and Guide film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to blackmail you. Ed, this is such a good case. Your client once told me something very interesting. He also told us himself that he was blackmail. We were talking about you and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say, Shelly the Killer? Your face is on this tape. Your face is on this tape. What you gonna do about it? It looks like it's wedding. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them. It was rigged, yeah. To protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Your client's a traitor. Yes, that's right, your client's a traitor. But what if the traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. Do it. And then, that client would become my next target. Oh. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Edgy, yeah. Edgeworth is on our side, even if he was being such a douche at the to Adrian. I will never forgive him for that. What's red? Yeah, we have both karma on our side. Yeah, we've got freaking friends on our side. Oh yeah, he's gonna want to be guilty to stay in jail. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright? Yes, it is my safety. Let her go. My contract with my client is over as of now. Well, who knows? We'll have to see. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. Yay! What the? I'm not an item. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. My Maya. Oh, thank goodness. Now bring out Matt the Killer. Matt the Killer? Bring out Matt and Garde. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... What? Miss Von Karma, where did that... Oil? She always has you in her sight. Did Francie whip him from the viewing stand? Did Francie whip him from the viewing stand? From the audience? I love her so much. Oh my god, I love Francie so much. Okay, she always has you in her sight. No one's safe from that. No one's safe from that whip. Now I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Let's end this case. Good lord. Hello, you son of a bee. Hello, Mr. Nkarde. It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you want so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Yeah, this case it's long, but god, the characters are so good. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. You don't get to say help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. He's gonna die at the end of the day. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Oh, he is guilty. Matt and Garde. I like how yeah, this case. What are we even more? What are we anymore? Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Yeah, you're one guilty son of a... My heart tells me that you're one guilty son of a bee. It did rhyme. That did rhyme. I noticed that, but you're guilty. Listen, if I had let you go innocent, you would have been killed anyways. But I'm gonna let you live in fear for a little bit longer. Oh yeah, just death. Just death. He's gonna die anyways. Poor guy's gonna die because the killers got a new target. Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. Yeah, he's screwed. No matter which way you look at it. You cannot run away from your crimes anymore. So the original Scar was that wasn't good. I hope they don't do that in the anime. He might have sharper claws than I do. I was wondering where that first scar was. I thought it was like a bear claw, but now it might have been his own claws. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. I don't remember you helping out much in this case. Yeah, you didn't help out. You were the problem. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt and Garde? I've left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. Oh god, yeah. This is bad. That's good. Oh, Adrian. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time when Edgeworth really went at her. I still want to bap him on the head. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. Don't forgive him. Whip him. Don't forgive him. This witness, how should I put it? She has an illness. Don't freaking forgive him. If you're going to say you would choose death, then that's no concern of me. Don't freaking forgive this son of a bitch. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, I came. I was here. It was the first time I saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you use your combined strength to convict Matt. Oh, that smile! That smile! Okay, let me just stay here for a moment. Just a little moment. It's cute, the smile. The smile be very cute. She still committed a crime though, but that smile be cute. I mean, it's not as cute as Lana's smile though, I will say that. Lana's smile was just beautiful. So beautiful. But this is cute. But Lana's smile was much more heartwarming. Even it's just Lana's smile is I have to say Lana's smile is a lot more beautiful than Adrian's one. But Adrian's one was good. I'm happy to see her smiling. She hasn't smiled at all through. It's basically a Lana case. Oh my god, it's basically a Lana case. Okay, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. Same thing you said to Lana. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. Hi, what? I didn't know you were here. Hello, what? What are you doing here? Stitch. Oh, I do need a stretch. Whoa. Oh yeah, your farming points, I see. While watching is Bunny live now? Oh, Bunny's got an ASMR stream. Oh. Alright, today, yeah. Oh yeah, today's Wednesday. Yep, that makes sense. Like, I'm really happy that you two are in charge of this case. Oh, she doesn't know what she's doing, I see. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Hey, listen, I don't get notifications when I have live VTube Studio open on my phone. I have it on the Do Not Disturb. Sean, don't say such mean things to her. Don't say mean things to her. Don't say, Sean, I'm gonna have to revoke you of your mod rights if you keep being mean to my Adrian, you know that? I'm gonna have to get rid of you as a mod, you know? Do not be mean to the pretty lady. You should know, anyone that is mean to the pretty lady gets bonked. You do not touch the pretty lady under my when I'm here. Look at her, she is precious. She is precious, she is beautiful. I love her, I adore her. I'm pretty sure she does appear in the later games though. Oh, and by Francie, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, I know you're still gonna be trialed for a different thingy, anyways. But you're all good. It looks like we have resolved everything at last. At least she's not going down for murder, because murder is Sean. Okay. Solved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. March 23rd, 5:14 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby. Freaking hell, that took like 5 hours to do that whole that case. I think Francie might be a Snivy show Pokemon. Actually, she could be any like grass type that knows like Razor Leaf. Not Razor Leaf, Vine Whip. And then Dumbledore. You're great out there, Phoenix. Oh, thank you. What I did out there was right, was it? Okay, it's Kitty. Meow. Oh, Heatmoy, Violet. This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. I know. You got them a guilty verdict this time. I'm happy with that. But you have to look past all of that and what's really important. She does seem like a high and mighty person. Do your homework, and keep doing your homework. You now realize that there is something more important than just getting a not guilty, right? Psst, of course. Of course. It's to find the truth. Yes, I understand now, Chief. Phoenix, think back for a second. Pardon? Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think back about the incredible decision you had to make. I still chose guilty. I still chose guilty though. I still chose for the guilty. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. I chose guilty. I still did guilty. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? Justice. Maya would not forgive me if I said I'm guilty. If I said not guilty. My client, Matt Gardy, is... Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer. Your answer spoke of what being a lawyer means to you. Always find the truth. And to not prosecute an innocent person. Right. Hi, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Yay! Really? Oh, whoa. That was a quick switch between Pearl and Mia. Really? Pearls, you're telling us the truth, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? Right. Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Ah, Mystic Maya is safe. You did it, you really did it, Mr. Nick. Ow, she punches this deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. You are knocked out the entire 5 hours of the trial. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Oh, okay. Thanks? Oh. What's wrong? Miss Von Karma. Francie? About earlier, thanks? Ow! Why are you still smiling? Mr. Phoenix, right? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. I mean, yeah, we had one, but... And yet, you are still happy? Yeah. I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. Thanks for giving me a new person to whip. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Oh, does Francie have to go on a 1-year trip too? Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts? Where did you go? I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... Oh, that's that case. It was my turn to sit in the defendant chair. Oh, he's all alone. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. Francie, you've lost so many times though. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. That it was and it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. Oh, that's our first foolish for the stream. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so... Oh. This must be. No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, That man would hold strong with his undying faith. Ah. Yeah, she doesn't remember, like, she lost, like, how many times now? And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. Ah. The notion of trust. What? You trusted your enemy? I just whacked my mic. It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach for that one single truth. This I promise you. What oh, head back. Oopsie. Boop. I am very pretty kitty. I am also very dangerous kitty. Super dangerous. Changes those I promise you. The truth. Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? Of course. I'm very dangerous. Have you not seen, like, 2 of my emotes? I've got, a knife, and I've got my love of arson. Yeah. That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? Yeah, you ran away. This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Kitties are dangerous. Soon you'll get... Soon, unless I decide to pop it up a bit more. I ran away that night. Ah, is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. Oh, look at the little Miles with his bow tie. Oh, those years ago. Look at that bow tie. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. Small edge, look at the bow tie, stands out. I decided that the Mars Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool. Uh-oh. Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Oh, that was a school trial, yep. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Mars Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. That's fine. You're no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. Oh, Francie! It's over. It's all over. Francie? Franziska threw something on the ground just now. Francie? This is an electromagnetic receiver. And was based on his truth. Oh, really? Francie's awesome. No speak bad of my Francie. I love Francie. Isn't that the same thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? Why did she throw it to us? I'll return this to the precinct later. Why did she throw it to us? It's a whip. There's something else. Ah, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? Why is it here? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. Oh no, the whip is a Francie thing, you know. It's such a Francie thing. The whip is powerful, very terrifying. You should keep this. What? We're keeping what? Why are we keeping her whip? Doesn't that make it? Doesn't that mean that she's gonna come to me to get it back? Doesn't that mean she's gonna hunt me down? Is Francie my version of the killer? I'm sure. Yeah, come here, Francie. Okay. I hope she's growing as a person. I do want her to grow up a bit more. Yeah. I don't know. The context was something. Yeah, we have a team to win. Should keep this right. Was accused of stealing that he didn't steal. Oh, I can't believe you get tried at school. I kind of wish that I had some trials at school as well. We never had those kind of things. Would have been fun. I guess we're taking the whip though. Nick! Maya! Move it closer. Maya! I'm not close enough. Maya! Oh, my child, my precious one, my precious child. Why am I clicking the wrong thing? Give me the pat. Maya, missed you. Oh my god, I haven't seen you for like how long? Like it's gonna take a while. There we go. Oh, I have not seen her in so long. Maya. Oh, are you okay? Are you hungry, Maya? Let's go get some burgers, okay? Let's go get some burgers. Maya, missing Maya. Oh. Cutting? Oh, she's back. She's back. Our baby girl's back. Are you okay? Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. Oh. You got convicted, like I knew you would. It was one tough trial, you know. It was painful. Oh, and on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we still should press our luck on this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. That's true, you could. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Oh. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Oh, it's so awkward. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Retreat. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Well, that's a sound effect for a stomach. Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place. Where are we going? Food, Nick. Food. Grub, chow. I'm starved. I'm so hungry. Even you look a little nice. Even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. If you insist. Of course. Alright, so how about we hit our usual burger joint? We'll walk to a Burger King and then we'll pass. Don't be silly, Nick. Wait, we're not having burgers? Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. Huh? So I've decided we're gonna make it up by having another feast. Uh-oh. Another feast? Come on, Nick. Food! Food! Oh, we're back here. March 23rd, 7:38 PM. Gatewater Hotel lobby. Huh. Oh my god, are you okay, Gumshoe? Hey pal, sorry to keep you waiting. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. Maya's hungry, I know. She hasn't eaten like 2 days? I think 2 days. Okay. I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I'd hit it. I thought he hit an actual car, but I didn't think I'd hit a telephone pole or things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him? You did it again, city boy. My rush is in my... I feel like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking. Why are you here, Lotta? Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now look here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor, don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Right too hard? Yeah, for all things he hits, it's a freaking, telephone pole. If you don't start being a lot nice at him, you might just kick it. Tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Poor Edgeworth. Well, come on now, everyone gather around. Yeah, I'm gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new... She bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal, amen. Doesn't look like a camera. It's a camera case. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? Yeah, it's a camera case, so the camera's inside of it. He's right. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Technically, Edgeworth is the one that helped us a lot. He freaking stole evidence. You know, stealing evidence is not a good thing. He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Well, you know, it's... look at that laughter. Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took... 4 things? 4 things in total, sir. 4? What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Oh, come on, y'all, it's over. You can count that. I'm interested in what this fourth one is. But oh boy, I tell ya, you really are something else. Wait. No. What is that 4th thing? I want to know what the 4th thing is. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? I see. What friends? We made a lot of enemies, you know. Haha, you think? Why does she look so happy about that? I'm pretty sure Maya gets into a lot more cases later in the future. But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Oh, sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mr. Maya's picture. Yeah, it was 2 days, yeah. You know, I don't know where it went. No, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. I'm sure it's nice to finally... see them both smiling again. So many things... Isn't this the beep 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 of the... of Franzi thingy? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Oh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. I mean, with it, we would find you. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracker device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. I think it's in the coat. I definitely think it's in the coat. I want to know what the 4th thing is in the picture. So many things. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just wanted to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. Maybe it was. Maybe the fourth item was Maya's picture. If anyone should be saying things, it should be me, right? Oh. Hi, Pat. Oh, you're lucky I was able to hear it through the music. I might have to up that one then. I don't know. No, there's enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Take the whip. Take the whip. If you are going to see who I think you're going to see... What should I give him? I have a feeling he's going to see Francie because Francie still has Thingy's cloak, and I have a feeling he's gonna go. I have a feeling he's gonna go see Francie. So I want to return this to. Can I return this to Francie? If you're going to see Francie, then take this. What's this? Take it to Francie. Thank you. It's all thanks to you. It's thanks to you two. It's thanks to both you and Francie. You and her. You're gonna go see Francie, aren't you? You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Go to Francie. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Whip him. Hey, Missing Maya? Yes, Burley. Yes, Burley? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? No. Yeah, Mr. Nick, I mean... Pearly, will you cut that out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. Maya's 18. I don't remember how old Phoenix is though. I think he's in his 21s to 24, I think? 21 to 23, roughly around that range for Phoenix. So I don't ship it. I honestly do not ship it. But yeah, no, Pearly's a child. Pearly has not been outside a lot, so every kind of relationship is like your special someone. Yeah, thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Huh? Yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. Yeah, you're without a job. So I can't already put your name on the bill. Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop that's in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It's even better. It better be anyhow for 3K. I don't know whether it. I don't know. Shipping is just like you see this person with this person in a relationship, or something like that. Huh? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me. I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab. No, pardon? Huh? How much money do you think we have? Isn't that great, Mr. Nick? How much money do you think we actually have? How much money do you think we're making out of this, huh? Huh? Hang on, I'm just quickly doing something. Boop, boop. Making sure. Load. We do. We do. It's some money. Yeah, we lost this case. We didn't get. Yeah, we lost the case. So why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Oh, you don't need to hold back now. You hear? Yeah, pal. Time to let it all out. This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all. Are we gonna say it? Are we gonna say it? Alright then, if you say so. Objection! Are we not gonna see Francie? I thought Edgeworth was gonna go meet up with Francie. Oh. You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. Don't do it again. How to what? You are intend your hunt. This was a great trial. I did love it. I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you, just in case. Pearly! Pearly! I have mixed feelings about this hotel, okay? Pearly! Well, pal, it looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. Heard he said things like letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. No, that is not the way to live. Oh, but this music is nice. This is... Hey, it's you again. Bird. I'm Maggie Bird. I'm retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Mr. Wright. I forgot all about her. I honestly forgot all about Maggie. Oopsie. Oh no. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. Recently. Yes. That girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped though. Yes. Ho ho. It's not 1 AM yet, it's still 12. Still 12:13. Oh, it's you! It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, sweetie. And to let the world know that we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe. Hey Max, what do you think of Zimbabwe like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk? I think if there are talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at most jokes. Mo, hey, it's everyone's favorite Mo. I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor. Mo curls represent. We got a new act worked out, prepared for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. Oh, poor Ben. Oh yeah, Bunny is a talking bunny. That is very true. I am a talking cat. Maybe I'm talking in your head. What is this? Drat, it's just an ordinary electric razor recharging on a stand. I can't believe this. Really, how long do they plan on making me do this? Ah, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so it means it must be a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they won't forget about me, would they? Ah, it was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me as royalty, and the man who doesn't hurt is gonna feel pain on my heels. They're gonna feel the burn. And speaking of burn, playing with fire is very dangerous because of the 3 warehouses that saw on this scene will burn. That was too long. So, old bag is still going. Oh no, that's just for this case. The ray gun. Yeah. That's exactly right. I don't have to talk in order to talk to you guys. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me at the bottom of my heart, my queen. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. Ooh! She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Oh, Adrian! Oh, you're so precious. You're so precious. I love you. Oh, it's a killer. It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my service, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity. Oof. I don't know. She has fabricating of evidence and disrupting. I don't remember it's probably shorter though. I think it's similar to Lana's one. March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International Departures. International Departures Gate 12? Oh, disrespecting a dead body. Apparently the killer has one, yeah. So where are we? Airport? Where are you going, Francisca? Frenzy! Frenzy! How did you know I was here? With this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices on his coat, for example. Post-credit scene. I always love seeing if there's always a post-credit scene. And judging from the last last game, there was a end credit stuff, so gotta be here. For my frenzy. So she took his coat. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he is always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What is the 4th item? 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. Francie, where are you going? What are you going to do now? Because she renounced herself of the Von Karma name as well, because her perfect record is down the drain. That's none of your business. Francie, are you running away? Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred Von Karma's daughter. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me, expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what, and failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius, there's no doubt about that. But me? I'm no genius. I've always known that. Francie! Francie! But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. Francie. No, I'm not. Not anymore. What do you mean? I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? Yeah, of course. Francie's gotta have some talk after running off like that. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. Wright is an absent-minded genius. He is, yeah. He very well is, yup. Francie, you haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Oh, Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. This music is kind of depressing. And then, finally, my chance to take revenge and you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I keep forgetting that Francie's only 18 by this case. I think 18. But she's still pretty young. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Agent Andrews did. Agent Andrews? My queen! You're going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Oh. Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. Man, this topic is actually pretty nice. If you say you are going to quit, you'll walk down the prosecutor's path. Then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Franzi. Oh. I keep forgetting that she's still a child. Franzi. I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Oh. Our battle begins now. So you better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Oh. Francie. There she goes. There she goes. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. She has the fourth piece. What is the fourth piece of evidence? I think it's the drawing, right? Oh, that's that. That's actually a very good drawing. And now Francie has it. Oh, I hope she actually is able to return it to Phoenix. Oh, achievement achieved. Unlocked. Farewell, my turnabout. Black screen. Saving. Oh, that was good. Oh my god, that was such a good case. Like, what the heck? That was such a good case. Oh, man, I actually think I loved this game more than I did the original game. Obviously, the soundtrack for the first game was definitely, like, my favorite. Like, my most definite favorite. This case was just so long. But my gosh, did the characters, yeah, I was actually stretching with that. But the characters just made it so much better. Like, oh my god. I really like this one. This case, I will have to say, this case is my favorite. I think it's even like higher than Lana's case even. Oh, but the characters were so interesting. Except for Juan. Juan can go away. He was so bland. I mean, he was dead, but he was so bland. There wasn't anything like interesting about him or anything at all. And I don't know, but the characters in this game, very good. Franzi, what, are you Juan? Are you Juan? Oh my. But yeah, Juan didn't really get a lot of spots, like any info or anything like that. But that's fine. But he was the dead character though. So what can you do? What can you do? Okay, so I mean, there's only one person we really should raid over to. Let me pop the headpad. Boop, boop. Let me set the command. Is double checking, but is Bunny still doing the ASMR? Is it still going? I don't know how long Bunny's gonna do it for though. That's my problem. Oh, she's playing Music Dash now. Oh yeah, okay. I will get some sleep, don't worry. But I'll head over to Bunny Bee. Make sure you give lots of head pats. Don't scare us all of a sudden, I guess. Then love. Yeah, I'll see you. I might move tomorrow's stream to Friday instead because I start later on Friday. So I'll be able to stream in the morning on Friday. So yeah, I'll move the turnip boy over to Carrot Munchkin? Oh, Carrot Munching. I was in the middle of my freaking thingy. Okay, what can I do? But yeah, I'll move my next stream to actually Friday morning. So we'll be playing the Turnip Boy commits tax evasion or something like that. So that'll be fun. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye!